to do the Red Prince's like little thing with Stingtail over there. Like I remember there was some kind of like I remember when I did Red Prince's storyline the first time, it was kind of annoying because you wanted to do Sebille's storyline as well, and if you do Sebille's thing, then Stingtail dies, right? So you would need to do Red Prince's storyline first, and then, but to do that, you need to get like, what's it called, like Drudene or whatever, like drugs from this guy, right? And this guy, essentially, like, it was weirdly annoying. Like there was like a, like you needed to like, you needed to like pickpocket like this guy and then maybe this guy as well, and some like there was some order to it that I really, you know, I didn't look it up. I tried it myself, obviously. I tried to figure out a way to get past the kind of like the problem of like, you know, if you do one quest line you can't do the other, and it's like it gets really annoying. Some of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know, it's I'm just saying that, you know, personal quests for your companions, and you know, there's like a thing where if you do one you can't do the other, and then if you do the other first before if you do the second one before the first one, then it's like, it's fucking weird. Okay, so basically we're gonna need to do Red Princess storyline first with the Stingtail or whatever, right? To do that, we're gonna need Drudene, which this guy sells, question mark?
I've got that special
I think.
shipment you was asking after.
Just gonna quick save real quick.
Take your coin then.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
What?
You, oh wait. Right, so we need one of these, right? But as you can see, it costs 4,940, which, like, I'm nowhere near this, right? So it's like,
If a magister finds us
like,
here,
you're not gonna
Get
buy
my
this,
name here.
right?
take your
But you
coin
can
then.
pickpocket, like one of them, I think, maybe, or something along those lines. And then you give them to the other guy, or something along those lines.
Who's asking?
You in charge? Who's asking? Yeah. Your fellow inmate, and I have I have some
He
questions.
smirks and holds
Yeah.
the little knife.
I'm listening.
I hear you're a good friend to have. Is there anything I can help you
He
with?
points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over.
I solve my own problems.
All right, I'll just take my leave.
Worse than war rations, these.
Okay, let's
Leave him
talk to
be.
the elf.
Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf.
Why is he held
This
here?
clown. You caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Take your coin then.
How do you know you have the right
Caught him
guy?
red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
What exactly did he steal?
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
How about this? I'll find the stolen supplies, and you will free him into my custody.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
All right.
Perhaps if those bleeding.
All right. I guess we'll go and get Sebille. I still feel like there was some... I'm just gonna save before I get her, because there was I remember there was some kind of problem with this.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
I know better. I know better than to approach a woman with that level of intensity in her eyes. I wait. I watch.
She freezes under your stare for a moment, then whirls and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
Ooh.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time, I'll let my needle do the licking.
I mean you no harm.
Not so very far from home, I'm sure. This is the turf of Magisters, and Magisters tend to be human, like you.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Why are you, oh. So, why... I wonder why you are, stalking the lizard.
Because it is my desire to question him. Intensely. As for the reason, you're staring at it.
Oh. Is he your father? 'Cause he made such a pretty woman like yourself?
You see, once upon a bad old
Bad joke.
time,
Never mind.
a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free. Of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Well, if you notice, I am not that lizard.
She
So,
drives the needle
lizard,
in deeper
lizard.
and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
You know, instead of killing me, you could join me.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Well, I only pitifully beg on Tuesdays, so... And, oh, look at that. It's not Tuesday, it's Friday. I'm planning an escape. I need talents such as yours.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Ah, but I assure you, I am far from a misguided deer.
I'm inclined to agree. You managed to catch me off guard, after all. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice.
Why don't you push and pull, and then push and pull again, and then again and again and again until you explode?
You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned.
Sure.
I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we?
Sure.
You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play?
Wait, it's already been an hour? Holy shit, dude. It's already been an hour of recording. What the fuck? I literally just started.
As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon.
Arcane
or
arts,
magic.
baby.
Of course. I can play the strings of magic like a harpist her instrument. Is there any specific tune
Wizard.
that suits me fine? Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sebille in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Don't worry. She's a total fucking tsundere. She's a total tsundere. Tsundere. But the main problem comes from dealing with okay, we'll leave Sebille over there, and then we'll go to talk to the excuse me. We'll go talk to this Stingtail. Now he'll say something along the lines of, "Oh, we need Drudene because." Wait, was that it? Now, hang on. I think. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. I think I'm starting to remember what the problem was. So first off, you notice I have no one with the thievery skill yet, so I'm going to have to we'll just turn Losa into the thievery guy. Or girl, rather. And we also take off necromancy. Put on we'll put on aerotheurgy, I think. Because we want her to have teleportation as well, I think. So that's fine. Okay. Now, Sebille can wait here while we go do this. And I think we need to get this guy's. I have a bad feeling here. I think we're not gonna be able to pickpocket this thing. Oh, we can. All right. All right. So we'll just leave her here as well. Fuck it. Go with the lizard. The lizard. lizard. And just real quick, do that.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak.
Sure. You have my permission.
Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne.
I've little faith in visions.
That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic, fit for a prince. Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept.
You know, someone once said that you cannot just be deserving, you have to be worthy.
But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too, if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
So, apparently I was mistaken. You can just disregard everything I said before about, well, having problems with this, thing. I think the problems came when I was actually playing the Red Prince, and then you needed, like, to give him Drudene to actually get into the dream or whatever the fuck.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sebille cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
No, I don't see why not. Go ahead and have a chat.
To your surprise, Sebille proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sebille heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure. Something on your mind?
So, why exactly did you just kill Stingtail?
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
Can you blame me?
Well, I admit that if someone had scarred me like that, I'd probably do the same.
There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still.
What's next?
The search for the master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. And you know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Yeah, and I'm feeling a bit thirsty, so it's time to hydrate. Alright,
Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens.
cock?
Fellow named Griff.
Oh, cook.
2 birds,
Right.
1 stone.
Cock.
How about it?
Sure.
The sun shines bright.
Oh, we don't talk to her yet. Just take all of these. Ooh, that's some armor right there. What does she have? What does she have? She has pointless shit. Oh, minor healing potion. I will take. I will also take your bedroll. I will give it to the Red Prince, I guess. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna do a quick little, actually, fuck that. What now? Let's go talk to, what's his name?
Everything there?
Griff? Yeah.
Sebille gently places a hand on the small of your bag. Her mouth reaches your ear with a whisper.
Well, hello there.
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
I've got that
Wow.
shipment he was asking after.
Be my it would be my pleasure to be touched by your arm.
Sebille
Yes.
steps forward and asks
Yes.
Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little birdie told her he's the man to talk to. A little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sebille stands back beside you, all smiles.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the hollow marshes.
A big bad wolf? Because I'm one of those, you know.
Naught but a whelp in skillful hands, I'm sure. Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking, if it comes to that.
I got that special shipment you was asking
Griff
after.
glances from his blade to you and back again. Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands. Juice squirts through his hands as he desperately rips through the rind.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
The lizard Stingtail was the culprit, but he's dead now.
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for me. Your guy's free to go. He should be fine. Eventually.
Open the damn cell.
It is done. And quickly. I thank you. Very, very much.
No
I
problem.
hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you.
What do you mean?
Sahela, a young girl here. I am her protector, and she is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower,
Hey, fucker.
child. She
I hardly know her. Okay.
cannot be lost here.
Hang on a second. What do you have in mind, my friend?
It is for all our people. For the
The world! Sorry about that. It's just, sometimes, when someone says the world, you just gotta...
Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom.
But it leads to freedom. Freedom for all elves and man. Yes, well...
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. Please, She is important. I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Don't tell anyone where you
Sure.
got this, eh?
So a couple of things.
Now, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off.
We need to get some spells here.
Keep your name out your mouth, now, pal. Easy now, old chap. The smell, though. I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot!
Okay.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
You know, if I ate human flesh, I think I'd probably have hallucinations as well. I think anyone would. Okay. You know,
When another divine is over,
We'll sort
Nah.
the chains back.
booby.
You should be happy for Greet. Yet so quickly,
we find Source so dangerous.
that's what happened, isn't it?
Void Woken are attractive.
Where the fuck? I think it was this way. The geomancer dude.
Cowrie, cockle, clam.
Cockney? Cocker?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
What do you want to know?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
I was an orphan, but I grew up amongst the elves.
I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
I have a job to do. Apart from that, I intend to find answers and, well, deliver vengeance.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
It should have already ended a long time ago. So you take it... Fuck, I keep fuck! By rights, it should have ended a long time ago. So I take each day as... You know, I take each day fresh as they come.
A heavy burden to walk in a world that you no longer belong in. Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Sure. Except the fact that I'm going to just rob you. Why would I buy things when I can just steal? And that's that. Right, I have to actually go and reset Sebille's fucking Sebille's fucking stats for Geomancer, because I think I'm gonna make Sebille into the Geomancer, and then, you know, think like that. Oh, fuck. Just like that. So, there's a little thing that I'm not sure about. So, this black cat that follows me, right? This black cat, right? So...
The cat's eyes are clouded.
This black cat follows the main guy, which is Ifan Ben Mezd that I'm playing. So, the problem with this is that I need to go talk to this guy somewhere here. This Magister Boris guy right here. But I'm pretty sure if the black cat goes too close to these people, they kill it. So I'm not really sure if I can, like, have the cat survive.
Get off.
Okay, doesn't seem like they're attacking the cat. Ah, yes. Gleko Duma.
The guard glances around furtively, then looks back at you. The merest hint of fear flickers across his face before he sneers.
Thought you must have died when that ship went down. Guess wolves can swim. Ha!
I was told you could assist me with an errand.
That I can, provided we do a little quid pro quo.
I don't speak Latin. I'm just kidding.
Here's
of
how
course, know
things
what
gonna
that
go
means.
down. You'll kill a slum elf called Sebille.
Oh, fuck off.
In return, I'll tell you exactly where to get just the right weapon for whatever it is you're doing that I don't want to know about.
He waves a little scrap of paper in front of your eyes, before patting it back into his breast pocket, a smug smile on his lips.
Deal?
Why does this Sahela elf need to die exactly?
Far as I understood, lone wolves don't ask questions. So why don't you shut your muzzle and go fetch?
Look, I wasn't told about any extra contractual errands.
He smirks and whistles his source hounds a little closer.
You don't get it, do you? In here, I call the shots. You so much as tickle me, and you'll be tossed to my source hounds as a new chew toy. Do as I say, or you won't be doing much of anything at all.
Well, stroll away, whistling. I know where he's keeping the information.
He throws a pebble at the back of your head.
Remember who's in charge.
So obviously, I don't want to kill Sahela. Like, I could maybe, but yeah, you know, not yet anyway. Not yet.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
We need. So, what I'm gonna do, I think, is actually, I'm gonna go talk to Sahela.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
What's your name, dog?
I'm Buddy.
All right, buddy. What's the matter?
It's no use anyway.
Try me.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you.
Who's Emmy?
She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her. I love you.
Well, I don't love you.
Hey, let me show you something.
Yes, give me your key. Thank you.
Lucky find.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Remember that time on the ship when I was like, oh, mug of beer, or something along those lines, and that I was going to use this later? Well, here we go.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
The man sleeps so deeply.
Anyway.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I'm going to take the shield off of you, and I'm going to put a shield on him. Come! Did I hear someone come? God damn it. Okay. Do a little thievery. Get some equipment. Oh, hey, look, someone died.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
I'm actually gonna buy this shield. So why not? Maybe buy that shield as well. Yeah. Alright. Fuck it, dude. Now, I believe we have enough shields for everyone. Well, actually, we'll take it off for now because we're gonna have to fight her anyway.
It is good. I see it.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf. You mind?